The world's tech infrastructure relies on silicon, the tiny yet powerful material that forms the backbone of our digital age. Every smartphone, computer, and even the most advanced AI systems are built on the foundation of silicon chips, making this element absolutely essential to modern life. At the heart of this global ecosystem are two industry giants, TSMC and Tokyo Electron. These companies may not be household names, but their impact is felt in every corner of the tech world. TSMC, or Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, is the world's largest contract chip maker. Its advanced fabrication plants, known as fabs, produce chips that power everything from everyday smartphones and laptops to critical military hardware and cutting-edge medical devices. TSMC's dominance is built on relentless innovation, massive investment in research, and close partnerships with tech leaders like Apple, Nvidia, and AMD. Their ability to stay ahead of the curve is what keeps the world's devices running faster and more efficiently. Tokyo Electron, while less known to the public, is just as vital. This Japanese company designs and builds the advanced machines that TSMC and other chipmakers rely on to manufacture the most sophisticated semiconductors on the planet. These machines perform atomic-level tasks, such as layering materials just a few atoms thick, enabling the creation of ever smaller and more powerful chips. Without Tokyo Electron's technology, modern chip manufacturing simply wouldn't be possible. The relationship between TSMC and Tokyo Electron is deeply symbiotic. Each company drives the other's innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in semiconductor technology. This partnership requires sharing highly sensitive information, from proprietary manufacturing techniques to confidential machinery designs. It creates a bond of trust, but also introduces significant risks if that trust is ever broken. For TSMC, its manufacturing processes are its crown jewels. These are the secrets that give it a competitive edge in a fiercely contested industry. For Tokyo Electron, its machinery designs and engineering know-how are equally critical, representing decades of expertise and billions in investment. A recent legal case in Taiwan, targeting Tokyo Electron's local unit, has put this delicate relationship under intense scrutiny, raising questions about the security of trade secrets and the future of their collaboration. It highlights the immense pressure these companies face to stay ahead, the constant threat of industrial espionage, and the ever-present danger of trade secrets being compromised in a high-stakes global market. The stakes are not just corporate, they affect the stability of the entire technology sector, influencing everything from global supply chains to the devices we use every day. Semiconductors are the backbone of the global economy, quietly powering the devices and systems that shape our daily lives. From the smartphones in our pockets to the satellites orbiting above, chips are at the heart of modern innovation. They drive progress in industries as diverse as healthcare, where they enable life-saving medical equipment, to defense, where they control advanced weaponry and secure communications. The ability to design and manufacture the most advanced chips is a key marker of a nation's economic strength and technological leadership. It determines who leads in the digital age and who follows. That's why governments around the world invest billions into chip research, development, and subsidies. These investments aren't just about business, they're about securing a nation's future and independence. The secret sauce behind leading-edge chips, like TSMC's 2-nanometer process, is built on years of costly, confidential innovation. Each breakthrough is the result of relentless research, trial and error, and the expertise of thousands of engineers. This knowledge is fiercely protected, guarded as closely as any state secret, because it separates leaders from followers in the global technology race. Advanced chip technology is now a matter of national security, underpinning everything from military defense systems to the stability of power grids and secure digital infrastructure. Taiwan, producing over 60% of the world's chips and 90% of the most advanced, has designated this technology as a national core asset, recognizing its critical role in both the economy and global security. Losing control of these secrets would not only undermine TSMC's competitive edge, but also threaten Taiwan's position on the world stage and its economic stability. The government's swift legal response in the Tokyo Electron case reflects the urgency and seriousness with which Taiwan protects this vital technology, sending a clear message to the world. In today's interconnected world, chip secrets are as valuable as any physical resource, perhaps even more so, as they hold the key to future innovation, security, and prosperity.
The scandal began with a former TSMC employee, Chen, who joined Tokyo Electron's Taiwan unit. At first, it seemed like a routine career move, an experienced engineer taking his expertise to a new company. But beneath the surface, something far more serious was unfolding. Prosecutors alleged Chen solicited trade secrets from ex-colleagues, targeting TSMC's 2-nanometer process, the next frontier in chip making. This technology is considered a crown jewel in the semiconductor industry, representing years of research and billions in investment. The goal? Give Tokyo Electron an edge in winning supplier contracts by tailoring its equipment to TSMC's confidential needs. If successful, this would have given Tokyo Electron a significant advantage over competitors, potentially reshaping the supplier landscape. This wasn't just individual misconduct. Authorities expanded the investigation to the company itself. The scale of the alleged theft raised alarms at the highest levels, prompting a full-scale probe into corporate practices. On December 3, 2025, Tokyo Electron's Taiwan unit was charged as a corporate entity. The indictment sent shockwaves through the industry, signaling that entire organizations could be held accountable for the actions of their employees.
Prosecutors argue the company failed to supervise Chen, neglecting to put in place effective oversight or monitoring systems that could have detected his actions sooner. By allowing him to exploit his position and access, the company exposed itself to significant legal and reputational risks. Internal rules existed, but were deemed insufficient. No concrete measures stopped the alleged theft. The case highlights the gap between written policies and real-world enforcement. This case is now about more than one rogue employee. It's about corporate responsibility for protecting national technology. The outcome could set a precedent for how companies safeguard their most valuable secrets. The scandal exposes the risks of deep collaboration in the high-stakes world of semiconductors, where the line between partnership and vulnerability is razor-thin. Taiwan's legal system is now testing the limits of corporate accountability, and the world is watching to see how justice will be served in this landmark case.
Tokyo Electron's Taiwan unit faces charges under the Trade Secrets Act and the National Security Act. The Trade Secrets Act criminalizes improper acquisition or use of confidential business information. The National Security Act, recently amended, targets economic espionage and protects technologies vital to national security. By invoking both laws, prosecutors frame the theft of TSMC's secrets as a national threat, not just a business dispute.
The case hinges on vicarious liability, holding the company responsible for an employee's actions if it failed to prevent wrongdoing. Prosecutors say Tokyo Electron's lack of robust controls enabled the alleged theft. This marks a shift. Taiwan is raising the bar for corporate compliance in the tech sector. Companies must now actively manage and prevent trade secret theft, not just have policies on paper. The outcome could set a new standard for the entire industry.
This is a watershed moment, Taiwan's first corporate indictment under the National Security Act for tech theft.
Previously, only individuals were prosecuted. Now, the law targets the corporate beneficiary. This bold move signals Taiwan's intent to hold companies accountable for protecting national assets.
The strategy is clear. Deter future theft by making corporate penalties severe and reputational damage real.
The case tests the power of the amended law and Taiwan's resolve to defend its Silicon Shield.
The world is watching. Success here could inspire similar legal strategies globally.
The message is unmistakable. Companies must be proactive partners in safeguarding Taiwan's technology.
This case redraws the lines of corporate responsibility, demanding active, verifiable systems to prevent leaks. In the semiconductor world, ignorance is no longer a defense.
If found guilty, Tokyo Electron's Taiwan unit faces fines up to $120 million, about $3.8 million.
While not ruinous for a multinational, it's a serious penalty for a single infraction. The real cost may be reputational. Trust is everything in the chip industry.
A scandal with TSMC could jeopardize future business and make other clients wary.
Regulatory scrutiny could increase, complicating operations and requiring costly compliance upgrades.
The legal battle will drain resources and distract management from core business. Recruiting top talent may become harder, as engineers avoid a company under legal cloud. The fallout could hamper innovation and long-term competitiveness. For Tokyo Electron, the risks go far beyond the courtroom.
Tokyo Electron quickly issued a statement, distancing the parent company from its Taiwan unit's legal troubles. The parent company emphasized it was not indicted and claimed the case would not impact overall financial results.
Tokyo Electron argues the alleged misconduct was the work of a rogue employee, not a corporate directive. The company insists no confidential information was actually leaked or used.
An internal investigation found no evidence of organizational involvement or external transfer of secrets.
While defending itself, Tokyo Electron expressed regret and apologized for the incident, aiming to reassure stakeholders.
In response, Tokyo Electron pledged to overhaul its compliance and audit systems worldwide.
The company is implementing a new information security framework, including 24/7 monitoring for suspicious activity.
These steps are essential to rebuild trust with clients like TSMC and regulators.
The goal is a culture where every employee understands the critical importance of protecting confidential information.
Tokyo Electron's future as a trusted partner depends on proving these changes are real and effective.
The Tokyo Electron case shows that today's global competition is fought over ideas, not just markets. Protecting trade secrets is now a top challenge for both companies and nations.
The line between aggressive competition and illegal espionage is thin, and crossing it has serious consequences.
Taiwan's use of the National Security Act elevates this from a business dispute to a matter of state security.
The case highlights the responsibility of corporations to safeguard the sensitive information they handle. As technology advances, trust and security are more important than ever. The rules of the game have changed. Corporate accountability is now a matter of national interest. This landmark case is a warning to the entire industry. Protect your secrets or face the consequences.